Dream Team? It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Brits regret voting for Brexit. 4 years on since Britain left the EU. 4 years later. Has it already been 4 years since Brexit? This video was only made 3 months ago. That's crazy. 4 years. It doesn't seem that long, but okay, we're about to see why they regretted voting for Brexit. I feel like I've seen a lot of video titles that say like the Britain's suffering from Brexit, the economy is down. It seems like a lot of bad I've been seeing. If you're from the UK, let me know how it is. Are these titles accurate, or is everything better now, or what's going on? Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. Let's listen to what the Brits got to say.
What would you say are like the visible benefits of Brexit?
I haven't really noticed any.
Oh, wow.
But at least we're in charge of our own destiny now.
Did you vote for Brexit? I did vote for Brexit.
So there haven't been any benefits, but at least we're in charge of our own destiny. I can understand wanting to be in charge of your own destiny. I'm not upset about that. And I guess sometimes things do get worse before they get better. But it's a struggle. If you know what I'm saying, if the system that you were in, there were benefits to it, and now that you left, you are in charge of your own destiny, but there's no benefits. You haven't seen anything get better since leaving. It's a struggle. It's a real struggle, so I can understand both sides of it.
We're in charge of our own destiny now.
Did you vote for Brexit? I did vote for Brexit because I do feel personally, my personal opinion is that, you know, immigration, I feel that should be in a more of controlled way, and I feel that it was like we were missold the information to begin with, you know. So I did vote for Brexit, but with hindsight, if I could change my vote, I would change it now, because I think, you know, I feel that, you know, I was missold the information to begin with.
So she feels like she was lied to, like, you know what I'm saying? The things that they told us was going to happen in Brexit are not happening, and I was misled in the information that was given by the people up top. Which, I mean, guys, you never trust government in the first place. That's one thing. Don't trust them government leaders. You feel me? So she was misled into thinking that Brexit was going to be a good thing, and now she wishes she could go back and change her mind.
Stay mum.
What is?
You sold the information to begin with.
I'd seen stay mum. But hindsight would say whoever did vote for Brexit, they should have had second thoughts.
The situation we were in, we were getting ripped off left, right and centre by people on the continent, the governments, not the people.
Okay.
But as it is now, I'm too old to care whether we go back or go forward. I've got my pension. I can live quite happily on it.
Have you been impacted by Brexit?
That's a selfish mindset. That's an American mindset, my dog. That is like, well, no matter what happens, I'm good. I got my pension. I'm straight. So I'm not really worried about all the other people that may be suffering or benefiting from Brexit. So whether it goes good or goes bad, I'm good. I'm covered. Hey, that's your American mindset, you feel me?
I've got my pension. I can live quite happily on it.
Have you been impacted by Brexit?
Well, we all have. Of course we have, yes. I mean, if the cost of living is a reflection of what Brexit was all about, well, it's been a disaster, quite frankly.
People are really struggling. I personally am struggling. I'm a widow. I'm struggling. I mean, the government lied to us. In fairness, they did lie to us. They never told us the truth. Most of us that voted for Brexit, we wouldn't have voted if we had known that we're going to be going through all this stuff. The wages are not going up. Wages are stagnant, and people are really suffering. House rent, a 2-bedroom used to be like 700 quid, 800 quid. It's gone to 1.8 now. You can't even afford it.
My main impact for it has been for my dog to be able to visit a vet, because I think before pre-Brexit, and all stopping for people coming over, we're not able to get the people to come and do them sort of jobs.
I met a lot of people. They believe that after Brexit, everyone will be rich, will be a lot of workplaces. It's not like that, because right now the union citizens cannot come so easy to work, and they have to bring people, especially with sponsorship from other countries, Asia, Africa. So this means more expensive, more time for training, because I'm working in healthcare. A lot of nurses, a lot of healthcare professionals from union, they are already trained when they came here, but now they have to start from zero, so a lot of costs.
Jesus. I mean, it just, to me, just going off the video, it just don't sound like it benefited, UK benefited anyway. It sounds like the government definitely lied big time on what the benefits of Brexit would be. It sounds like people were definitely very misled, and they thought everything was gonna be rainbows and candy and everything was gonna be all good. But now that they see what the result of it is, they're like, if we could go back, we definitely would have changed our mind. We definitely would not be voting for Brexit. Just because, I mean, the rental crisis, he said 2-bedroom apartment, gosh, 800 down 1.8. That's insanity. But I mean, I understand inflation. Things are going up. But they said wages are stagnant. Wages were supposed to go up. Is what they were told. Wages is still stagnant. It's hard for people to find work now. And that woman worked in the healthcare industry where people were coming over trained already. Now you got to train starting from square one. It just seems like a lot of bad. From what I'm hearing, it seems like a lot of bad.
When they came here, but now they have to start from zero, so a lot of costs.
I came shopping now. I went to Asda's. I went to what's it called, Lidl. I budgeted like 100 quid. I've spent over 200 and something quid. It's crazy.
That's wild.
You know, electricity is skyrocketed. I literally had to call my energy supplier yesterday. I said, "What's going on?"
Do you think the UK has been better off since leaving the EU?
Not with the current economic problems, but you know, I also felt that we were being shafted by, well, the honest truth, Germany and France. They run Europe.
Well, for ordinary people, I don't think we haven't got the foggiest. Why is the cost of living so high? Why are they pushing their prices up 25p at a time? There's a lot of questions to ask, but sadly, there are no answers from anybody.
No, absolutely none. I think, you know, all what we've experienced so far has been negative. I feel that, you know, the benefits that if we do see any, I think we're going to be way in the future if we see any to be at all.
What would you say are like the visible benefits of Brexit that you've noticed?
I haven't really noticed any, but at least we're in charge of our own destiny now, instead of being part of the Federal Republic of Franco-Germany. And I really don't like that.
But I guess, you know, economic investment is down, immigration is still high.
But immigration, nobody wants to do anything about it. It's just it seems that it doesn't matter what we do or what we say. You know, Labour, they ain't going to do anything if they get in. Tories have done nothing. So I'm better off living with my neighbours around me who are Muslims and Hindus and Sikhs, and a family of Romanians next to me who are delightful. So why should I worry about it? I'll just get on and do what I have to do. They ain't going to listen to me anyway.
So what would you say to those people?
I do understand where that man coming from. Where it gets to the point of, it's like, even you know you're being shafted by the government. You know things suck, but it's like, what can I do but to just like keep on going? Like, they're not gonna listen to me. They're not gonna do anything. So I mean, well, what can I do? I got to keep living. I got to keep living life. And it sounds like he's living in a very diverse neighborhood wherever he is. And he's like, everything's good. I enjoy all the families. But I also get the sense from him like he don't want to admit that it was maybe a wrong choice. He's sticking to his guns. And maybe he truly still feels like it's the right choice. And if that's how he feels, and I'm sure many more people do feel that way, maybe they do think it was the right choice. And I mean, that one woman said we probably won't, if any, we probably won't see benefits till way on later down the line. That could be true. I just hate to see people suffering now. You feel me? It's like those people that benefits down the line are awesome, amazing, but it's like the government should have been upfront and honest. Which, like I said, don't trust governments. They're deceitful, but they should have been upfront and honest and laid it out and said, hey, for a while it's gonna be a struggle. For years, things are gonna get worse before they get better. For years we're gonna struggle, but in the future, things will start to get better. Lay it out. Be honest about it. Tell the truth. And if they decide to vote for Brexit still, then that's their decision, right? But if you don't give them all the information, it's just, I mean, it's corruption. It's deceit. It's being deceitful. It's lying. And now these people that thought they were going to benefit immediately are not benefiting. It actually backfired, and a lot of people are now suffering. So that just sucks.
Get on and do what I have to do. They ain't going to listen to me anyway.
So what would you say to those people who are anti-immigration?
You never know in this life. Someday you can become an immigrant. So let's do the things better for all of us.
How does it make you feel?
Do you want to hear? I'm depressed.
Wow.
I'm depressed. Like proper, really depressed. I'll just leave it at that. I'm properly really depressed. I can't sleep. I came back from work yesterday. My light was off. Before I left work, it was a £5 there. When I got home, it was off. You put £50 in 3-4 days, it's gone. How long are we going to do this for? How long?
£50 in 3 or 4 days. My electricity for the month is 2 of us, and we're in a 2-bedroom. Our electricity never gets to 100. It usually stays around 70 to 90 bucks. It usually stays somewhere in that area. Never gets to 100. But £50 in 3 or 4 days is absolutely wild to me. It's absolute insanity to me.
Do you say that you regret voting to leave?
Partially, yeah, a little bit. But there are bits that I can't get past France and Germany. Don't like them, I never have done.
How do you think Conservative government stand in terms of, helping to Brexit to come into fruition?
I've got no faith in the Conservative government at all. I have voted Conservative in previous years. They will not be getting my vote. My personal opinion is, do I have a lot of faith in any future government? No, I think that there needs to be a change, a systematic change going forward, and I think we need to look at the way the whole country votes as a whole.
They couldn't give Tuttons. Well, a good example, I'm not knocking the Tories, a good example is these food prices being allowed to rise up and up and up, and no one says a dicky bird about it. It's only the more prominent things like energy, but that seems to have stabilised a bit.
Who do you think would do a better job at achieving the goals of Brexit?
Honest opinion? Nobody. They haven't got a clue. You've got Rishi Sunak, who, I mean, what the hell's this thing about sending people to Rwanda, for God's sake? Rwanda was never even, on a logical sort of step. It isn't part of the Commonwealth. It was never part of the Empire. And I'm not a supporter of the Empire, but I'll say if they were never anything to do with it, and we're just going to pile off a load of people who are coming over illegally when they should be turned around from the port they left. But again, France doesn't play that game.
At this moment in time, I would probably, I would need to explore a bit further, but probably Labour at the moment, because I feel that as a leader, I feel Keir Starmer, I feel that as a whole, I go with what he believes in more, and I feel that he stands. I feel he could get the job done better.
How long do you think that you can sustain this lifestyle for?
I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But people are really, really, really struggling. And people are having mental health issues because of this.
Wow.
I'm one of them, and that's the truth.
I'd love for you guys in the comment section, please let me know how y'all feel. Were y'all pro-Brexit? Were y'all against Brexit? Now, 4 years later, how are you feeling? Are you still pro-Brexit? Are you still against Brexit? Have you changed your minds? Do y'all see any benefits? Or are there just the cons outweigh the pros at this point? Or are there people that see the pros outweighing the cons? I'm intrigued. Y'all got to hit me in the comment section. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. It's your boy Neal. Out.